Hello, I just want to add a few more examples here for this section 13.1 on finding volumes of prisms, cylinders, and so on. Anyway, I put up an example up here on the board, the triangular prism, and it does not give the height of this triangle. So we are going to have to calculate this. But again, I mean, when I say area of base, I mean, you need to really know for sure where you're talking about the base. Base on this triangular prism, base is the triangle. So again, the base in this situation, that's the triangle. Okay, and these, I mean, you got to just understand that on those problems that, just figuring out where the base is, and that's obviously what place you want to start. Calculate the area of the base, and then multiply that to the height. This situation, the height is going to be 6. I mean, the height of this pyramid, I mean, it's not a pyramid, the height of this prism, this triangular prism, is going to be 6. So first of all, we'll calculate the area of the base. Base, again, is the triangle. I do not know the height of the triangle. I just know that it's an 8 by 8 by 8 triangle. So let's work on the area of the triangle first. And you know that triangle is going to be length times height divided by 2. Length times height divided by 2. Well, the length I know is 8, but I don't know what the height is, so I mean, I got to do some work. We already know we can use Pythagorean theorem for a lot of these, and this is the situation also. So use Pythagorean theorem to find the height. I'm going to sketch the height in here. So I'm looking at this part of a triangle. Half of the front of this is 8. This portion will be 4. So use Pythagorean theorem. I mean, that's cut in half here, so that's going to be 4. You know that 4 squared plus this dimension, call it x. 4 squared plus x squared is going to equal our hypotenuse squared. Hypotenuse is 8. All right, 4 squared, 16, plus x squared, 8 times 8, 64. Subtract 16, subtract 16 from 64. You have x squared equals 54, 48. Take the square root of 48, it's almost 7. Square root of 48, 6.928. We'll just call it 6.93. So x equals 6.93. 6.93 is the height of that triangle, which is the base. All right, so base equals length here. Length of this triangle is 8 times the height. We just calculated that, 6.93. And then divided by 2. $27.7. We'll use inches. Area of the base, which is the triangle here, 27.7 inches squared. All I need to do now is to get the volume is multiply area of the base times the height. So volume equals 27.7 times our height, 6. 6, 166.3 inches cubed. The volume is always cubed because I did inch squared times an inch, so it's going to be cubed. So anyway, this triangular prism, 166.3 inches cubed. So I really need to stress, you need to identify which parts of these prisms are the base. And we've done enough work on those, should not be a problem. triangle on this is your base. All right, there's our volume. There's an example that's going to be similar to one of the problems in the homework assignment. I will do another example here. We're not really starting anything new, just spending 2 days on volumes of these cylinders and prisms. Some of those, they have an oblique cylinder. I'll do an example of measuring volume for an oblique cylinder. Oblique just means that it's not standing straight up and down. Here's our oblique cylinder. Not a good start. Oblique. There we go. All right. Use the same formula. It's the area of the base times the height to calculate volume. I'll give our radius, I'll call it 8 meters. This will be a big can. The height on this, you're looking at this dimension, the height on this, I'm going to just make it 10 meters. All right, area of the base will be the base times height. The base then equals radius squared times pi. So 64 times pi is 3.14. And that's meters squared. That's the size in terms of area for our circle. The height of this thing, the height of this leaning can, this oblique can, is 10 meters. So that means volume equals 204.1. It's such an easy calculation, times 10. 2,041 meters cubed. All right. So again, area of the base times the height gets you volume. Just know what the base is so you know how to calculate those. You have my number. Call me if you need help on those, or text. You know my email. And if you need more help, come to the Zoom meetings. Thank you.